Hi class, hey, I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to sign into and use the Blackboard Collaborate tool. You'll go to your Blackboard page for our class and you'll see in the announcements, it's also in the coursework for this week, but I'm using the announcements page because when I sign on that's the first thing that I see. I'm not sure how yours works, but I do have it in the announcements and the links I'm going to show you, or the one link. There's 3 of them listed. They are in the coursework folder. So let's work with the announcements page. My voice is a little rough from lecturing today, sorry about that. And we will go to this announcement about the speech, the instructions for personal narrative speeches. Scroll down to the bottom. This first one is the link you'll use, but that won't be active until 5:45 today. Down here, I have a link with the title Blackboard Session Sign-In Demo. I've put that in there to show you how to do this. So you find your link. Again, tonight you'll use the top one, number 1, for Thursday, June 13th. So you find the link that you want, you click on it, you'll see the link being made to the session, and you will see a board on your screen like this, tell you the session. It says type your name to join the session as a guest. You're all listed as guests. So I'm going to type in Mike, and click join the session. See it loading. It's integrating my name with my identity. And if you have a profile photo, of course, it would be somewhere here. Sometimes this works differently depending on your computer. You'll get a message like this if your controls are not default, set to default. Set to default settings. So what you want to do is, it'll say use your microphone, use your camera. You want to allow both. You push the allow button. Okay, audio test. So it will give you an opportunity to test audio, as you can see here. Mine says that I sound great, which I really don't. It just means you can hear me fine. And you'll see either here or when you're already signed on, or I guess in some cases before, you'll get to select your webcam. Now, most of you will be using the cam on your computer, but if you have a webcam that's separate from your computer that you have to plug into the jack, such as I'm using now. Excuse me. It's the Microsoft LifeCam HD 3000. It'll tell you which one you're using. Or you can select one. Okay. It says it's working. It's tested it automatically, so you click yes, it's working. Then we go to the video test. Okay, so it'll say smile. Don't worry, no one else can see you yet. That's because when you first sign on and you're first integrated into the program session, you'll be able to see yourself and hear yourself, and you'll know that all the equipment's working and that the video is being shared. I might have to do that. So when people sign on, we'll be able to tell whether you can share your content yourself or I have to do it as the moderator. I think people can do it individually. So once you're set up at this point, you hit yes, it's working. And it'll say that it has your name now and you're joining it as Mike. You can skip the tutorial because I'm giving it to you and all you'll be doing is speaking, not using really any of the controls. Okay. Well, okay, we know that, but we said we're skipping it. Now, it says the room is empty. That's because no one else is signed in. When you see this screen, regardless of whether you're the only one, you'll see your controls down here. The microphone, so you'll hit that because there'll be a line through it, and you'll activate it. Video camera, you'll click that, and it'll say share video. And that will give you, well, nothing's happening. Let's try it again. Oh, there's no one to share it with. Okay, so that's the problem there. So when there's more than one person in the room, you'll be able to do that. This little figure here with the little salute up, that indicates to the moderator that you want to ask a question. I don't think anyone in this session will need to ask a question, but if you do, down in the right-hand corner of your screen, there is a little tab, a little purple tab, with two little arrowheads on it. You click that, and you'll see that there are places where you can ask questions and share content. So you can look someone up or type someone's name in there, or you can hit this link and it will show you the names of people, and you can type and share your comment with everyone. You don't need to mess with these at all, because again, you'll be just giving your speech. It'll just be me running you through some things, and if you need to say some things, then you go ahead and ask it, and I'll let you. Okay, so that's it. I suggest that if you want to take a run through it, it's available at 5:45. You can't sign into this one after 3:43. This is just a tutorial. So I guess we'll see you on the internet then when we do see you.